Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It's your Chief Visionary, Natasha Davis, CEO and founder of Impact Branding Consulting, SaaS, founder of the Profit Enhancer Analysis, and really excited about being the Chief Visionary and Brand Strategist. What's going on? Happy Thursday, everybody. What's good? What's good? Come on, get your energy flowing. We are here. We made it. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. We are 100% live. So if you haven't told someone to come and hang out with us, now is the time. Go ahead and text them, mention them, and let them know to come hang out with us, because we are inside the business lab and we're going to talk about some really cool stuff this morning. But you know what time it is. You know, we have to loosen up a little bit because it's been a full week. It's been a full week and we have been fully immersed, right? We've been fully immersed. So you know what time it is. It's time to loosen up, have a little bit of fun. And I want you to just feel the awesomeness all over yourself. What's going on, guys? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning. Ooh. Yes, music is good for your soul. I want you to join me. All right, guys. Happy Thursday. It is the Real Biz Life Day. But we got to loosen up first because we've had a busy week. And I want you to feel the awesomeness where? All over. We're live. We're live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Hello, LinkedIn. Where are you? What's up? Good morning, everybody. That's it. I want you to feel it all over. Loosen up a little bit. If you're at your desk, just throw your shoulders around. Get your best move, right? Let's go, guys. Now, you know I'm going to ask you, who's entertaining us this morning? Now, you guys know who this is, right? I told you music is good for your soul. Didn't I tell you he said it? Let's get it, guys. It is a beautiful day, guys. We made it to Thursday, and we are going to lean into the business lab and talk about some important things. We're going to dissect the good, the bad, the ugly, and what? The possible. Let's go. You can feel it all over, yeah. It's an awesome day. All right, let's go. Let's do it. You know you feel this song. You know you feeling this music. Don't be so professional that you can't loosen up. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. You can feel it all over. Let's do it. All right, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's time to go inside of the business lab. It's time to get serious. Get your pens ready. Get your paper ready. Get your notes section ready. Let's have some fun. Because I want you to feel all over how to roll out a product and a service and an initiative successfully. What? You can feel it all over. Yeah, yeah. All right, guys. We need to get to work. We need to get to work. We need to get to work. You can feel it all over. All right, guys, stop playing, stop messing around. It's your Chief Visionary, Natasha Davis. We are inside of the business lab. It's live. It is happening. I want to say happy Thursday to you. And I want to remind you that focusing on your business and being intentional is super, super important, right? And so if you haven't told somebody to come hang out with us, don't be stingy, don't be shy. Go ahead and let them know your Chief Visionaries live. Come join us inside the business lab, right? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. I am really excited to be here and being able to serve you guys on Thursday morning. So what are we talking about today? A lot of times I've had conversations over the past 18 years in business where people have had challenges or disappointments when they were rolling out a project, rolling out an initiative, maybe a new service or something along those lines. And over the years, I have found that there was obviously a really, really big reason why it did not happen, right? And so one of the things that I have learned over the time, and also for myself, when we were rolling out products and services or even initiatives that we were launching, is we found that there were certain key things that were missing. So one of the things you want to pay attention to is when you have a new product or a revived product, a service, or an initiative, you want to step back and kind of inventory. All right, why didn't this work out? And I can tell you right now, there are many, many reasons why these rollouts are not done successfully, why they have hiccups, hangups, disappointments, right? One of the main things, and you guys know what I'm going to say by now, right? One of the main things is not planning. You can't just have an idea and then just run off with it, because what I've said before, for every 1 minute that you invest into planning, you're saving 10 minutes on implementation. And if you convert that to ROI, revenue, for every $1 that you invest in planning, you are actually saving $10 on implementation. So I want that you guys to kind of feast on that for a minute. Hey, good morning. What's good? Trinity Carrier, what's good? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Built on Faith, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Blessings to you. All right. So listen, here's what I want you to pay attention to in business. Don't be haphazard. Don't get crazy with it. Take a few minutes to sit down and empty your brain. Think about what you're doing from beginning to end, right? If it's a product, let's talk about the product. Let's understand what the product is supposed to do. Who is it supposed to serve? What will it do for the company? Okay. What's the stages? What's the phase is the rollout that we are going to implement? Okay. So I want you to take some time, step back a minute, even in your excitement. Step back a few minutes and say, let me pay attention to what it is we're doing. What is that? That's your plan of action. What is a plan of action for the product? What is a plan of action even for the service? If you decide you're going to launch a new service, just because you think it's a good idea doesn't mean that it is a good idea, right? We talked about that before, market research and marketing research, right? So if you have a new service, a new idea you want to roll out, if the market hasn't told you they want that, you need to actually go into the market and inquire, market research. If you've already rolled out a service and maybe the service isn't doing what you needed to do, you need to ask the market, what is it that they like or dislike about it, and what would they like to see changed, enhanced, or whatever. That's marketing research. Okay, there's a difference in that, right? But you need both of them. So make sure you pay attention to what you're doing. Now, if you're rolling out an initiative, it's the same thing. It's an initiative, it's a movement, it's a plan of action. It needs to have a purpose, right? It needs to have a purpose. So here's what I'll say to you. After you have really outlined the plan of action, what you're going to do, like you know what you're doing. People know who's doing what, who's on first, who's on second, right? You know what's happening there. And you have timelines in which you're going to assess the outcome, the results, right? Milestones. Are we with me? Right. So we have that. Then I want you to take the leap. I want you to take the leap into your product and your service rollout. And I want you to write these down, because leap means something, right? L-E.A.P. Leap means something. The L, when you are launching a product, is I want you to launch it, but I also want you to leverage. Because here's one of the things. You want to be careful you don't plan yourself into poverty. Hello, somebody. Hello. Okay. Look, that's that one finger church, exit stage left. Don't mess around and plan yourself into poverty. You're sitting there planning, and you never implement, and you plan it, and then you revise it, and then you plan again, and then you revise it, but you never launch it. When you have outlined the plan, I want you to take the leap. Give yourself permission to take the leap. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have learning curves, but don't wait for perfection. All right. Well, look, what did I tell y'all before? I want you to pursue progress over perfection when you have to launch something. Make sure you're progressing. You're not just waiting on perfection. All right. Is that good or is that good? All right. So listen. So once you do you leverage it, okay? Leverage your skills, leverage your talents, leverage your people, leverage your network, launch and leverage. That's the L in the leap, okay? Then we're going to lean over to what we need to do is we need to evaluate. So when you launch something, this is not a set it and forget it type situation. You need to evaluate, is it doing what it has been designed to do, which goes back to what? The plan. So if you had the plan in place, you know what you're tracking, right? You guys know before I talked to you about how to make sure that your daily operations and activities are measurable. KPIs, KPQs, metrics. We talked about that before, right? So here's what I want you to do. Evaluate it. Don't just set it and forget it. Go back and look at it. Look at it and see, is this working? Is it achieving the goal, right? So after you've launched and leveraged, you're going to evaluate. Now, here's where the piece of the puzzle comes in. I want you to adjust. When you evaluate something, you're looking to see, is it working or is it not? What's working? What's not working? So if you discover that something's not working, then fix it. You have to make the appropriate adjustments. And if something is working, then you want to do more of it. Yes. So that is the A. So you want to adjust. You want to adjust, right? And then of course you come down to the P part. And here's the piece that just sets me all excited on fire. I want you to keep pushing forward. You will come across opposition. You will hit mountains. You're going to hit boulders sometimes. People are going to fail you. People that said that they're going to do something, they are going to bail. You are going to need more resources. You're going to need more skill set. You're going to need more, and you're going to learn. So when you are at the push forward mark, that is that resiliency that you are going to need, because when you are on the road of doing something awesome and amazing, okay, you know what's going to happen. Murphy's Law, us in the Christian folk, we call that the devil. Right? The devil that showed up. Devil, get thee behind me, please, and thank you. Right? So all types of foolishness is going to happen, but it is designed to test your commitment to your vision, test your loyalty to your own commitment. You can't just be like, oh my goodness, this is too hard. You know what? Maybe God told me this is a sign. No, God told you to keep going, but he never told you it's going to be super easy. Keep going. Don't let me take y'all to church on Thursday. All right, guys, come on. Let's stick to the plan. Let's stick to the plan. All right, so here we are. So once you build out plan for the product, the plan for the service or the initiative, you have to now take the leap, right? Take the leap to roll it out successfully. Launch and leverage, right? Then I want you to evaluate to make sure it's doing what it needs to do. I want you to adjust based on whatever you have discovered. And I want you to keep pushing forward, push forward. You are going to hit oppositions. I want you to push forward. If you have outlined the plan, inside of that plan, you should have had what? A contingency. You should have had a risk assessment, because anyone that puts a plan together and you do not realize that something crazy is going to happen, if you didn't plan for the crazy, when crazy shows up, you're going to be, oh my God, what happened? That's where maybe this wasn't supposed to be. Maybe this wasn't meant to happen, right? No. You got to push forward. So that's what I wanted to share with you. So here's what I tell you. Outline the plan. Outline the plan of action. Do not step into things haphazardly. Outline the plan. And then I want you to take the leap. Okay, take the leap. Don't pursue perfection. Don't pursue perfection. I want you to just go ahead and make it happen. You are going to learn along the way. You are going to make mistakes. You are going to have hiccups. You're going to have to learn things along the way. No one is perfect, and neither is the launch. And I've always said this before, that everyone started at one. So if you can do one, you can do two. If you can do two, you can do what? 3. Come on with me. If you can do 3, you can do what? 4. All right. So you just keep going. All right, guys. Well, as I said, I want you to think big. I want you to build momentum, and I want you to scale fast. You know, it is my honor to serve you on Thursdays. It's your chief visionary, Natasha Davis. I thank you so much for joining me. And you guys know that coming up really soon, it's approaching real fast, is the Gear Up for 2022 Branding, Profits, and Growth Business Summit. It is virtual, so you are open to come and join me. You don't have to get on a plane and book a ticket, book a room, come and hang with me. I'm going to drop so much golden nuggets and knowledge on you. It's going to be crazy. I'm still trying to find that bomb. Like, I'm just drop bombs. It's going to be like bombs dropping all over. Like, yay. All right, y'all, stop playing. All right, so what do I want you to do? I want you to go to bpgsummit.com. B like boy. Actually, back up. B as in branding. Okay, come on with me. P as in profits. Let's do it. G as in growth. Summit.com, bpgsummit.com. You can get the information. If this is resonating with you, go ahead and register, and I will see you at the Branding, Profits, and Growth Business Summit, where we will gear up for 2022, because it is coming, and by the grace of God, we will see it. All right. So you guys know, if you catching this on the replay, you know what I want to hear, right? You know what I want to see. I want to see that hashtag replay team in the chat room, so I know that you were here hanging out with me. And as I always say, one love, one heart. Let's get together so we can do what? We can feel all right. I do it for my culture. Come on with me now. Ready? One love. Yes, we have. One heart. And we're going to do what? Let's get together so we can do what? Feel all right. One love. Come on, guys. One heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and we will feel all right. Listen, what? Come on, let's get together and feel all right. All right, guys. One love. Blessings upon blessings. I will see you next Thursday. If you're hitting this on the replay, do that hashtag replay team so I can show you some love in the chat room. And I'll see you. Bring somebody with you, okay? All right. Y'all take care.